What follows are some thoughts from just one guy. As such, they should be considered editorial content and not part of the regular newscast.
Well, what's under the hat for this week? Well, we certainly had some mixed feelings hearing the news that the money people had pulled the plug on a planned rail-to-truck transfer station that had been planned for the Harbor Creek area. The terminal would have been part of a complex series of projects called the Inland Port. It had the goal of transforming the local economy by tying together the region's rail, truck, and shipping assets. With more shippers moving to containers, the idea of seamlessly moving those containers from ship to truck has a lot of appeal, so much so that private dollars attached to the Harbor Creek site rather quickly. Now, I live near that proposed terminal site, and I can tell you firsthand that the negative reaction from neighbors came early and often, painting the project as adding to the noise and lighting issues in the area and swamping Walbridge Road and Buffalo Road with dozens of trucks each day. It's an argument I've heard often over my past 30 years. It's called NIMBY, not in my backyard. Now, there's certainly enough blame to go around here. The developers saw this as such a no-brainer that I think they were honestly shocked that the din grew so loud it backed the money people off. But by assuming that this would be an easy win, those developers did not do their due diligence in including local township leaders and doing a better job of getting in front of the story and keeping neighbors informed. And as someone who lives there, I can also point to the neighbors who had their minds made up long before the project was ever fully explained. I'm not saying they were wrong to oppose something that they thought would devalue their quality of life, but I do argue that a potentially transformational economic project does not come along every day, and they owed it to the region to reserve judgment until all of the impacts were known. Hopefully the project can be revived somewhere else, but there are no guarantees. And the irony is that a project that preached connectivity could die on a disconnect in a hazy world somewhere between perception and reality.
If you didn't catch all that and would like to hear it again or comment on what you did hear, go to WSEE.TV/thoughts.